And before I really go into what I've written, I want to let you know, Miss Kernan, that I just found out my mother has 12 months to live. And I gotta come explain to you how a shield is about self-defense. So let's put your silliness in perspective really quick before I start. Number one, I live in Oakland. I'm an Oaklander. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. I wear black. Black power. Black Panthers. That's what I do. Guess what? Our football team, where's their emblem? Skull and bones and a shield? And you want to prosecute Oaklanders? Are you kidding me? Like, at different levels, I don't understand the willful ignorance that you constantly perpetrate. But anyway, let me go back to what I've written. The quote for SF Gate that Michael just talked about, I don't want to read it. I want you to know. Unfortunately for you, I get to have a dissenting voice. In case you didn't get the memo with the Constitution and the First Amendment, let me be the one to remind you that I don't care if you think a protest should look like that or not. I don't think I should have to come out downtown Oakland before 12 noon and be tear gassed every time I had to dodge a damn grenade or whatever it was that exploded behind my head. After I came and cried to y'all about me being afraid to go document Mayday. I went to see a therapist to get diagnosed with temporary PTSD from the shit I saw on May 1st. The same shit that soldiers come home from war with, Iraq, Afghanistan, hiding ditches, watching people get shot and killed, dragging families out their home. They come home with the same shit. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Right? I don't have time to curb my language because shit is fucked up and bullshit. Alright? But all it does is make people be comfortable to be appeased. So I hope I am making you uncomfortable. I also want to let you know I'm running for city council. I don't really want to win because I have no faith in electoral politics anymore. Okay? But if I do win, I promise that I will ride your ass like a rodeo junkie. Okay? And then sure, maybe I'll get this way or whatever. And I am talking to you like this because you're the one who said that citizens' concerns were fucking ridiculous. I remember I had to stand up for Spin when Desi jumped down your throat like she should have. Remember that? It's on YouTube. I made a video and sliced it up so people can just go ahead and watch that. As someone who worked with the radical feminist movement during the 70s, I'm disturbed by your consistent actions and statements about how citizens' concerns are foolish. And that's only some of the reasons that I would love to hear more about Jane Bruner's term limits for city council members, because you've been here too long. It's time for you to go. With all this focus on body, I don't know what you're doing about the very body of OPD that caused me to have PTSD after Mayday. I didn't commit a crime unless maybe 148A, PC, what was it? I was standing on the sidewalk and when the police wanted to come, I told them I had the right to be here. So maybe I'll go off the roof for a second. Was that a crime? Should I go to jail for that? Do I not have a right to travel freely in downtown Oakland? Not according to anyway. Shame on you for trying to pass legislation like this, using the fear mongering that MSN caters to while committing video plagiarism, and then trying to label a very moral college journalism professor as a troublemaker. You can see mainstream media is gone. They don't even cover shit Of course, these programs come here to express gratitude for you for the table scraps that you offer them in comparison to what the police get to criminalize the same people that these programs are trying to help. Like Lupe Fiasco said, tease them with the upper crust. You get it, then you move it so you never keep it up enough. Right? Crabs in a bucket fighting for survival. They don't have for those little table scraps that you offer them. But you always have hella money for OPD, right? Resourceful as hell. You can reach out and fucking touch somebody, to get some money for OPD. But when it comes out to social programming for schools or anything like that, you're at a loss. Cry me a river, tie your excuses.
And we gonna ride your ass.
What I want to know is why you're cutting mental health services for children. You should know that these are the same children in Oakland that are getting mental health issues by coming outside and seeing what the police are doing when their parents try to teach them about their right to protest and have a decision voice in the country. I want to know concerned about my community, and that's something that I was interested in debating. I did that for free. Actually, I paid for it because I have to pay for school. You get paid to be here so jobs make shit better. What's your problem? I want to say, look at the ice cream 3. I spoke about Nika before I came in here and cried, talked about her mom. That's mom's right there. I talked about her sister, and her sister is a lawyer now. We all trying to go to law school. These are the same individuals that the Oakland Police Department and mainstream media slandered their names.
Hallelujah.
Hate crime.
Hallelujah.
They don't say nothing about the fact that I was standing there and my footage caught the lady calling Teardrop a nigga. That I ran in front of her and said, don't hit me, because she had her fish drew back to hit him.
And she's spinning.
But somehow the Oakland Police Department managed to falsify these reports that said that there were people present there that weren't even there. They're just non-occupiers. Hold on, let me give you one. They said Teardrop is Melvin. Teardrop is shorter than me. Melvin is hella tall. It don't even matter. Do you see what I'm saying? This happens in the court of law with the abusive legislation that you put forth. Talking about, I don't think they're going to prosecute it that way. Yes, they do. Because I am not standing on the sidewalk. When I stand on the sidewalk, I'm not blocking you from going by me. But I will get arrested for malicious obstruction of a throughway. You got to be fucking kidding me.
That's our girl right there. Ready?
I don't see any recognition of the police department complete and utter failure to do anything that resembles law enforcement in regards to Occupy protests. Instead, the city council just keeps giving them money and passing around more abusive legislation to excuse the abuses. I'm talking to you. Please don't look away from me right now.
He's looking for an iPhone.
She's bored.
I want to talk about Mayday again. Let me go back to that. Because we're talking about this new policy that the OBD has, right? Well, guess what their new policy did? Their new policy for snatch and grabbing still shot tear gas in the crowd. I'm talking to you. Ms. Kernigan, it's your initiative. I'm talking to you. I don't care. Look at me. I don't care. Stop talking. You don't talk to your speakers to. I want to talk about Mayday again. Okay? How many years has Mayday been happening in the city of Oakland? How many? How many times did it get tear gassed? There are asthmatics in the group. Children. Disabled people. I'm standing behind the line of police where the protesters are over there and I gotta dodge canisters. Somehow that's an improved policy. Like I said before, the policy doesn't need to be changed. We got this reform so far if our ass is cut in our judgment. The policy don't need to be changed. They need to be held accountable. You can sit up here and say whatever. I can say I'm not going to cut on the mic, but if I get up here and still do it, then I've proven to you that I have no integrity, right? My word can be counted on. Well, they came and said they wasn't going to tear gas large groups of people in a crowd to control them, especially to grab one individual. They lied. Don't believe it? Go to Ustream.tv, search Bella Eiko. Huh? Search Courtney Occupy, just as in. It's free. You don't gotta pay Comcast hundreds of dollars to get that. Why is it that you don't understand that you keep giving money to the same gang, organized, oppressive, militarized force, oppressing our community? The same community you can't seem to find the resources for to provide permanent jobs, to provide a quality level of education.
Yep.
Huh? Talking to you. Still talking to you. You're not doing your job. You are not doing your job. You are not